Hello, fellow wanderers. I'm Endry, and thank you for joining me as we wander through some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. So here we are, it's Henry, in the burned-out remains of Skalitz, and I am not going to be doing any looting from bodies except for one, for a particular reason.
What's going on there?
Unless they are bandit
Who's
bodies.
There? Hey, who's there? What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Keep trying. You can do it. Was a lie. He can't actually do it. Come on.
Shit.
Oof. He showed me who was boss. That being said, I don't even think we've taken damage yet. Oof, that looked like a really unfortunate stab for you, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your head? Now, unlike this fellow, we are really fragile. We do not want to be getting stabbed.
Had enough. And see, there we outran his stamina. Really? You still want to keep going? Have to admit, I'm mildly impressed. Ooh, you got a hit in there. Oh no, no sir. He was about to surrender, but no. No sir, you inflicted damage upon me. Yeah, see, he had armor. So, none of which I want, that's for sure. Well, technically we have armor as well, I guess. But yeah, we don't take damage well, and we are not nearly strong enough to use our weapons. Really quick though. Yep, took a little bit of damage on some of the stuff, but not too much, so we're not too worried about that. That being said, I am going to drink one of these marigold decoctions. Those injuries down there at the bottom, the chest and the other thing, those are actual like injuries. You have to drink a potion to get those to heal, and yeah, we're getting some of our health back. Little low on energy, but I mean, what can you expect, really? So our goal is to get into Skalitz proper. Pretty sure if we just follow this road, we will find Skalitz. Aww. If you loot these bodies, you'll find some 1 or 2 groschen, you'll find some bread of dubious quality, dried fruit of dubious quality. So, you know, if that's what you want to grab some free food. If you're playing real serious and didn't farm in Skalitz to get some money from the herbs, you might want to actually grab some food, especially on hardcore, because it can be a little hard to find. Just remember, if it's red, don't take it. It won't help you.
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burner.
It is, in fact, the charcoal burner. They did not make it. Pretty sure at some point someone's going to go running across that road. Not that I really...
No.
Ah, yeah, there we go. Somebody's robbing under that corpse. And since I want more sword practice, Come back here, you cur. He did not stand much chance being an unarmed bandit and all. Get him. There we go. I'm amazed that didn't kill him.
God in heaven, no! Leave me alone, please!
Yeah. Pay to be released.
I'll let you go, but it'll cost you.
I agree.
So we got 9 groschen for ransom. Yay! More importantly, I got a point in warfare, which is actually really useful. We'll kind of go over what all that means when we get to the point where we're actually doing combat. By the way, for some reason you really want a lot of marigolds. There are a ton of them that grow up alongside this road. As I pass through a giant field of them right here. Alright, but we still have to get to Skalitz Town. Now, if you're playing the game on normal mode, if you follow the marker, it's going to take you away from this path a little bit and kind of veer you around. I'm just kind of going this way because this seems like the way the road is kind of leading you, as it were. But here we can see one of the gates to Skalitz. Definitely not in the best condition. Road does go this way though, so let's go see what this looks like. It's not too dangerous out here, as seen even with my character's terrible stats, complete lack of combat training. Henry can pull his own. On normal it's even easier, because you can actually see things. There is a nest over here. Let's see here. I am always blind to these things. It's directly over my head, eh? And the rain does not help. I know it's here. Oh, because it's really above my head. So unfortunately, I have no ability to use this bow. Yeah, so we are not getting that back for a while. Is it because I'm overfed? Is that causing me that much stamina loss? Huh. Right. Oh, yeah, that's actually... okay. We should probably not let ourselves overeat so much. And no need to run around with a bloody sword either. Oh, never mind. There is absolutely a reason to run around with a bloody sword. Hello, sir. I would like to have steely words with you.
Hey, who's there? Who's that? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
People wielding clubs are actually really dangerous.
You don't need it.
Fortunately, this guy is pretty terrible. Ooh, agility. And this guy also has a really terrible ability to follow through, which is to say he's terrible at following through. No.
I'm in no mood for talk. You're dead.
Oh no, sir. Come on.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm not going to be playing myself as particularly kind of bandits. I mean, I did have my home stormed by brigands, basically. Sure, they're going to call them an army, but I'm going to say that they were invaders and brigands and terrible, and I'm definitely taking that marigold concoction. Thank you very much. And more corpses. We're now in Skelets.
Bailiff. He didn't run like me. Died with a sword in his hand.
Did die with a sword in his hand. We're taking that sword. So right now we're using Needle, which honestly is a really good sword. Very good stab damage, which is very fast. Really good little short sword there. This thing, not nearly as good. You know, more of a slashy than a stabby, but requires far less agility, which means we are far more likely to get it to work. You know, or I should say, do damage, not work, but do damage.
You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon him like me.
Yeah, Henry has a few issues to work out.
Why? Not you. It wasn't supposed to be. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it. Just wait a moment.
So we're gonna loot her corpse because we're gonna take her ring,
keepsake to remember you by, my dearest.
and we are going to use it. We're going to equip it. That's Bianca's ring.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Oh, we hear a dog. And even your parents have just random food on them. I don't even think they left their sword. I don't think they left the sword. No, they did not. Let's go find the dog.
I hear a person's voice.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Mishak? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt. And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I think he's protecting his master.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing?
I was here to bury my parents.
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
What happened to Teresa?
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her. God knows what else.
No, I don't. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How'd you get away?
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think I ran?
Could you lend me that spade?
Did you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave. I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it anyway?
It is for Sir Radzig.
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father wanted to be buried here.
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground.
And have I disturbed your looting?
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it. Not without a sword, huh?
I didn't even get a chance to swing on him. He just ran away. Aw, and here's the butcher, who does have a few groschen on him, and some salami, and dried meat. Oh, hi, Mutt. I'm actually going to take the dried meat. Heck, I might even take the salami. Nah, it only lasts 5 days. I'm not going to take his groschen. I'm taking the meat for Mutt. Y'all see what I mean later. But I figure, you know, the dead are not going to object if I want to, you know, feed their dog. You'll see. Also, it would help if I picked up the spade. And we are now overburdened, which means I'm going to go to get rid of this spade very soon. However, do y'all remember when I mentioned dovecoats and how it might be a little important to... Excuse me 1 second here. Still kind of fine-tuning this.
Sanctificetur nomen tuum. Veniat reg...
And that rain is just a little too loud for me, so I'm sure it's droning out everything I'm saying anyway. Well, these are dovecoats, and now that it's raining and the soil is soft, we can actually come back here and dig next to the dovecoats. And yes, people have buried things next to these. Why? Who knows? This one? Nothing useful. There are a few of these around here. We should endeavor to find an important one. And then drop the spade, because, dear God, I'd love to be able to run.
So let's see here. We're looking for dove coats. And not all of them. Some of them have nothing at the base. Some of them do. If you're wondering why I know that there's things buried underneath the dove coats, well, I'm cheating a little bit. I don't want to come back here later. So I know about this quest because you hear about it very quickly after getting through the prologue, but it takes a long time to come back here. I guess I'm just not that patient. And I do not remember which dove coat it is to save my life. Not you, I'm guessing? Certainly doesn't appear to be. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully this overeating debuff will go away soon. Oh dear. Ah, I'm stuck in the house. Let me out. Let me out. Alright, well, I'm going to keep looking at these while we go through. Maybe, if I can do anything of basic maneuvering here. I thought for some reason that those were dove coats. No, those are... I think that's just a cart axle and a guy hanging from it. Kind of didn't realize that at the time. Oops. Tavern yard. All of the interiors are destroyed from what I know, so you can't go sneaking in them and looking for loot. So none of that, unfortunately. They were wise to those shenanigans. So if you didn't loot the place the first time through, you ain't looting it now. Huh, another dove coat. No? Can't dig at this one? Alright. Well, thought we'd take a look, just in case. How about you, sir? Can we dig here? No? No? You're saying no? Okay. No, no. Alright, where else would we like to look? There's the castle. It's certainly seen better days. Old sheep's pastures here. Yeah, town has definitely seen better days. Let's see here. The moment we dig a grave, we get into a situation we're stuck in for a while, so I really don't want to go up there and use the spade for its final purpose yet, but we could just pop up there for a second. I'm pretty sure the dovecote is out here in town that we're after. I could be wrong. Been a while, don't remember entirely. and the rain does not help my ability to see. Not that I had a particularly keen eyesight to begin with, as I'm sure most of you would happily attest to. Well, something popped up. Yeah, there's bag. That's a lot of red hose. No. No. Oh, good. Nourishment's good. Energy is terrible. What do you expect? And I gotta be honest, what's the requirement for this thing? 2 and 1. Okay, I mean that's... I've definitely got enough now. Alright, that's how a bow is supposed to act. There we go. So I guess it was because of the overeating debuff that it was... I basically had no energy. I will have to keep that in mind for the future. Doesn't help my carry weight at the moment, but you know. What can you do? Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Still want to find that single dovecoat. Pretty sure at this point it has to be out in the town. I just, for the life of me, cannot remember which one it is. I don't think there's any over here on this side. Oh, that's just a guy hanging from a tree. That's not a dovecoat. Apparently, I just like to see people's corpses as dovecoats. We're just... Make of that what you will. Actually, please don't. I don't. No. Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about that at all. It's not important. Not indicative of any greater mental traits. Not at all. So where the heck is the dovecoat I want? I want to do the quest. I don't actually care about the reward. I just want to do the quest to do the quest. And for those curious, this is not a case of just, if you had hardcore mode turned off, the quest marker would show you right where to go. It doesn't. It highlights this whole town section and makes you, well, figure it out, basically. Which was difficult when you didn't know what a dovecoat was, I assure you. Obviously, not much easier when you know what a dovecoat is. Okay, so we've dug at this one, and this was not the one we wanted. Fair enough. I could swear there was another one somewhere around here you could dig at. Also, to be honest, I'm going to do myself a favor. This thing is worth basically nothing, and I'm going to be honest. It has weight, so it's getting dropped. And there we go. Now that we can run, we can actually explore the town a little faster. Not a lot, because our stamina is terrible. How about you? Have I checked you? Why do I feel like it should be you? Yeah, pick up the nettles. Just to make sure I'm not accidentally missing it. No? How many nettles did you pick up, man? Jeez. Oh, 16. Well, that would be why. Yeah, so as you get alchemy or herbalism up, yeah, you pick a lot faster, so keep that in mind. Oh, this one, is it? Oh, horse tracks here. Valerian, dandelion, no. There isn't one down at the end, is there? I wonder if these are like for messenger doves or something? Is that a thing, messenger doves? I could probably just look it up in the lore encyclopedia because they actually go over a lot of stuff like that. Like why dovecoats were important. But yeah. I don't want this to be a wild goose chase. I'm going to be real sad at the end of this when this is a wild goose chase. For some reason it's not there. I know you don't need the quest to pick it up. That's one we've looked at. Huh. Wow, they just hung people from everywhere, didn't they? These were not nice people. At all. Man, I really don't know. If you're the one behind the fence, it's definitely not you. Heaven knows we've checked enough. Huh. Oh well, I guess this has all just been a fruitless delusion. I guess? There's a lot of laundry on the line. Yep, that's a dung pile. Well, huh. I wanted to show that off. Apparently it's been too long since I've done this part, so I failed miserably at it. Oh boy. Oh. It's not you? Oh, that's a stick. Oh. It's probably this one then. Baron's Cup. And 50 grosh. We're going to take that.
I know this goblet. It belongs to Baron. But who knows? Maybe he managed to get away.
Maybe
Now
he did.
what?
Alrighty then. We are going to just cry a little at the fact that I have so much weight, even though I'm not actually carrying much. If I drink that, it's going to get just worse. Oh, that's right. We got stat ups. Hey, we can spend one. Strength. So we could take Gravedigger or Stronghold. Blocking requires less stamina with a shield. I'm going to take Stronghold. I like that one. I use a shield a lot. No, that's right. I really want to go up that way. Well, I think we go this way. How did I miss that dovecote? For that one, whatever. I'll be honest, with the overcast and the rain and the utter destruction, the town looks a little different after it's burned down. But maybe that's just me. One thing that is intact at the moment, and I'll show it off here in a second, is the chest that Henry, you could lockpick with Henry. It's still there in his house because that's his. But alright, we've stalled enough. It's time to get cutscenes going.
Now, the linden tree over here, there's a spot we're going to have to find to dig in front of it, and it is actually kind of a pain, which is a little unfortunate. Let's see here. So yeah, of all the houses, ours is still here. This chest is, in fact, still here, in case you did actually leave something in it. And then this chest is still here. We could even try and lockpick it again. Alright, come on. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Hey, torch. This will work better if we're, like, you know, anywhere close to where we can lockpick it. And why am I picking this lock? Because I can. Actually, that's bold words. I might not be able to. But I do like the XP. But still, we've already robbed it. Nice to get a bit of free practice, though. And turn out that torch. Luckily, torches last basically forever. Or they might actually last forever. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's all going. Does the grindstone still work? That would be interesting. I don't think it does. I don't. Not really seeing the grindstone, to be honest. Pity. Would have been nice. Where am I going? I'm marching off towards the castle gates like, let's go to the castle. No. I'm supposed to dig a hole. I should go dig the hole. I don't think they I think they actually depopulate most of the herbs, like deliberately. Kind of makes sense after the fires. So this is the linden tree.
It's a good place. You're gonna like it here.
And we have to find a spot to dig, and it's kind of a pain. You will note, now that I am this close, there is a helpful marker trying to tell me where I have to dig. It is just that annoying. So yes, there are ways to get quest markers on your map. They're just a lot harder to get on your map. At least, harder to be useful on your map, I guess. Hi, Mutt. Aw, who's a good boy?
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
It's Bishek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
So yeah, that's Runt. And he is absolutely invincible.
Ah! Herzog! Finish the little...
And we're down. I just wanted to get a few free strikes in. Why not?
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
George! Disperse this rebel!
Well, it's a great game, everyone. And yes, we're finally at the title crawl. Hey, at least they buried them. And here we go. Off to somewhere else. Somewhere rather far away, at least in terms of the local game map. I do love the scenery of the game. It's surprisingly pretty for not being a AAA studio. There we are. We've just gone through Talmberg. This is an inn we'll become familiar with, I'm sure. Mutt's here. Good boy. Ah, Rateg. It's a nice little town. It's actually not that little. I mean, we're still alive, that's a thing. And now we are in a dream. Where are we going? I don't actually know. I think it went the wrong way, though. Oh, we're in Dream Scallots, right. Oof. Oh no, we've hit the edge of the texture. So weird. And yes, we could get stat ups here, like Vitality. Whoa. I did not know you could come in here during this. Interesting. Wow. I've also never gotten lost this hard in here. Probably have the voices turned down too low. Normally you'd follow the voices to wherever they go. And nope, not this time. Whoa. Did I just teleport? Oh, I think I did.
Mit kereseli? Véletlenül kibújtál az anyád szoknyája? Na, gyere, Kani!
Oh, of course, since I have no stamina, no strength, no skill at fighting, we're not going to last long once we get to the fight.
Do you need some help?
There's work to be done.
All right then. That was very red. Very, very red.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
Apparently we need our strength back quite a bit.
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Talmberg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
All right.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
And they were looking for me.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
That's been quite the debt.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
And later.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
Where am I?
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
All right, let's get going.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you my life.
I owe you both my life. And I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
All right, we're finally done with the prologue. We can, in fact, now go do whatever we want, really. The game is now open to us. And by the way, there's locked things everywhere around here. Hey, bedrolls. So now we have our own bed. We can sleep and save there. And then in this chest here is literally all of our stuff.
including some things that are probably a little strange. So some of this stuff is DLC. I want to grab, definitely want to grab Shard, definitely grab that, definitely grab the bow and these arrows, that'll be fine. Armor-wise, let's grab the ring. We could pick up the Warhorse Gambeson. It's not particularly strong, but it has really good blunt defense. It is very conspicuous, though. The nice thing about it is, because it's a DLC item, it doesn't really cost any. It has no value. So it's not like you can go running around with it and sell it for money or something because you have the DLC. No, no, no. It will not let you. Let's go ahead and grab that and our Groschen. We don't need the dye. I don't actually need all that many marigold. I think I will resign myself to just 10 for the moment. Do want the kits. Don't care about the books. This is a shared chest. It will share between all of the chests that we can get for our permanent homes. Let's go ahead and equip ourselves. Let's see here. The ring, the bassinet, the shirt. The shirt and the padded armor share a spot, which I think also shares a spot with the Gambeson. So we'll wear the Warhorse Gambeson. It's got the Warhorse symbol on it. Alright, I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of work on this stuff. The reason why I like to work on that stuff is, you probably heard the little ding there. Maintenance is a skill. And the better we get at this, the more we can repair our armor. Which is kind of cool. Warhorse armor and later Warhorse weapons are very cheap to take care of because of that. I am going to do a little bit of... Really? I forgot to grab my lockpicks? Do I not have lockpicks anymore? Huh. They took them away? No, no, there they are. They were just hiding from me. They weren't actually hiding, were they? I was staring straight at them and just didn't notice. First things first, if you're going to do something illicit, close the door. For reasons that will become obvious in a bit, the miller is really not going to care if we pick locks. You can get a bludgeon here. And some hides. I'm not going to. Like I said, I mostly just open everything I see just to get the experience in, well, opening things. Go ahead and scarf down some bread. Still isn't nearly enough. And let's head up here real quick. This episode is almost over. We'll save most of our explorations and hellos and such for later. So there's another bed up here. Another easy lock. I'm amazed that's actually still working. And yeah, there's more hides and stuff. As you can see, they're worth a good bit. So if you're looking for some easy money, those locks are not terribly difficult to get open. But I think we're going to call it a part here. From now on, we're kind of our master of our own destiny.
I'm quite hungry.
But yes, we should probably talk to Pashik and also deal with the fact that we are already hungry. Anyway, folks, until our paths cross again, stay safe, have fun.